Bartholomew Quill was a young boy who lived in an old house with his grandpa. He liked playing video games, eating junk food and watching TV. One day, while cleaning his room, Bartholomew found a dusty old book in his closet. It had no title and its pages were blank. But when he opened it, a mysterious message appeared inside. It read, "Whoever reads this book will be granted a wish." Intrigued, Bartholomew wished for an exciting adventure. Suddenly, the room started spinning, and when it stopped, he realized that he wasn't in his room anymore. Instead, he was in a magical forest filled with talking animals and friendly creatures. A little blue bird landed on his shoulder and said, "Welcome to the world of your dreams, young reader. I am here to guide you on your adventure." She led him to a magnificent castle made of candy and gingerbread. "This is a castle of sweets," she said. "Inside are all the delicious treats your heart desires." Excited, Bartholomew entered the castle. He ate chocolate bars, drank fizzy drinks, and feasted on sweet cakes. But after a while, he started feeling sick. All the sugar made him dizzy and he missed his cozy bed. The bluebird noticed his discomfort and said, "Remember, young reader, too much of a good thing can become bad. It's important to find balance and moderation in life." Feeling ashamed for forgetting her help, Bartholomew apologized and asked to be returned home. The bluebird waved her magic wand and poof, they were back in his room. Holding the book, he realized that it wasn't just any ordinary book. It was a portal to endless adventures and possibilities. And so, with the guidance of the wise bluebird, he began his journey through the magical worlds hidden within the pages. In the second book, he found himself in the deep dark forest. "Where am I?" he asked. A tiny mouse wearing glasses replied, "You are in the enchanted woods, young reader. I am Professor Squeaks, and I need your help." It turned out that someone had stolen all the colors from the forest. Without their vibrant hues, the animals and plants were sad and the forest seemed gloomy and lifeless. Determined to help, Bartholomew followed some colorful butterflies to an abandoned house. Inside, he met a grumpy old wizard named Griselda. She explained that she needed special colored stones to make a magic potion to restore the colors to the forest. But she was too weak to go get them. So Bartholomew, with the help of Professor Squeaks and the butterflies, set off on a quest to find the stones. They journeyed through a shimmering rainbow river, climbed a mountain made of musical notes, and crossed a field of whispering flowers. Finally, they reached a cave guarded by a fearsome dragon. But instead of being scary, the dragon was actually very friendly. He told them that he had taken all the colors for his own amusement. Realizing how wrong he had been, the dragon gave back the colors and everything returned to normal. The grateful animals cheered for Bartholomew, who rode on the back of the friendly dragon as they all flew back to the house. There, Professor Squeaks gave him a small wooden box. "For your bravery and kindness, young reader, here is a gift for you." Opened it to reveal a beautiful multicolored marble. Holding the marble in his hand, Bartholomew felt a surge of happiness, and knew that helping others and being kind brought a special kind of fulfillment. The third book took him to the Crystal Kingdom, a place made entirely of sparkling gems and ruled by a benevolent queen. However, the kingdom was in trouble. A wicked sorcerer had cast a spell that turned everyone into dull gray statues. Only the royal librarian, a wise old turtle named Sheldon, was immune to the spell. "You must free us from the sorcerer's curse, young reader," Sheldon said. "But beware, he is powerful and cunning." Guided by Sheldon, Bartholomew ventured into the sorcerer's dark and twisted castle. Along the way, he faced many challenges, such as a room full of deadly laser beams and a corridor that shifted and changed with every step he took. Finally, he reached the sorcerer's throne room, where he found a bubbling cauldron and a book with a strange symbol on it. Remembering the bluebird's advice, Bartholomew didn't rush. Instead, he carefully observed his surroundings. He noticed that the cauldron was stirring all by itself and the book was slightly ajar. With quick reflexes, he opened the book and the room suddenly exploded with light. The spell was broken. Everyone turned back into real people, and the queen was very grateful to Bartholomew for saving our kingdom and defeating the evil sorcerer. "We shall grant you a wish," she said. Thinking about his adventures, he realized that he missed his grandpa. So he wished to be back home. Back in his room, he hugged his grandpa, promising to spend more quality time with him. As he drifted off to sleep, he knew that the greatest adventures were the ones he shared with his loved ones. The fourth book took him to a bustling city full of robots, gadgets, and gizmos. It was a metropolis of the future, but the once advanced city was now in ruins. A friendly robot named Clank explained that the advanced brain, which controlled everything in the city, had malfunctioned and turned against its citizens. "We need your help to restore order and peace," Clank said. "But be careful, Advanced Brain has many robotic minions and deadly traps." Accompanied by Clank and a group of brave little mice, Bartholomew ventured into the Advanced Brain's heavily guarded lair. They navigated mazes of laser beams, dodged patrolling security bots, and hacked into computer terminals to disable the city's lockdown. Finally, they reached the Advanced Brain, a giant metallic sphere with glowing red eyes. Using his wits and quick thinking, Bartholomew managed to infiltrate the Advanced Brain's core. Inside, he found a small control panel with a single button that read "Reset." With trembling hands, he pressed the button and the Advanced Brain deactivated. Peace returned to the city, and the grateful citizens celebrated Bartholomew's heroism. As a reward, they built him a robot companion who would always be by his side. Overjoyed, Bartholomew accepted the gift, knowing that true friendship transcended time and technology. And so, with each new story, Bartholomew learned valuable lessons about himself and the world around him. He discovered that courage wasn't the absence of fear, but the willingness to act despite it. Kindness could bring more happiness than any amount of material possessions, and true friendship was a precious gift to be cherished. He realized that these magical books weren't just portals to other worlds. They were portals to different facets of his own imagination. And as long as he kept reading, his adventures would never end. And that's the end of the story. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this whimsical tale of adventure and self-discovery, don't forget to subscribe for more enchanting stories. Before we begin, let's take a moment to appreciate the profound impact that books have had throughout history. From ancient scrolls to modern novels, books have been our constant companions on the journey of knowledge and entertainment. Now let us embark on a thrilling adventure with a young boy named Theo who stumbled upon a secret library hidden behind a bookshelf in his grandfather's antique shop. Little did he know that this ordinary-looking library was extraordinary. Each book within its walls held the power to transport him to the world depicted on its cover. Imagine flipping through a worn leather-bound volume and suddenly finding yourself amidst the rolling hills and mystical forests of a fantastical realm. How exhilarating would that be? The thought of stepping into the pages of a story and becoming part of the narrative is truly captivating. As Theo delved deeper into the mysterious library, he encountered countless adventures, each more captivating than the last. He soared through the skies with dragons, explored enchanted kingdoms, and battled fearsome creatures. But it wasn't just about the excitement. Theo's adventures taught him valuable lessons about courage, friendship, and the power of imagination. He learned that true bravery didn't mean the absence of fear, but the strength to overcome it. He forged unbreakable bonds with mythical creatures who became his loyal companions, and he discovered that the most epic tales often begin with a single, seemingly insignificant step. Theo's journey through the extraordinary library left an indelible mark on his young mind. He returned from each adventure with not only thrilling stories to tell, but also with a deeper understanding of himself and the world around him. The magical library became his sanctuary, a place where imagination knew no bounds and where the power of stories came to life. It was a testament to the boundless potential that lies within the written word and the transformative impact it can have on those who dare to dream. I hope you enjoyed this enchanting tale as much as I did. If you're eager to continue exploring the magical realms of literature, I invite you to check out our other videos. Who knows what fantastical adventures await you in the next story? Until then, keep reading, keep believing in the extraordinary, and may your imagination soar to new heights. Wishing you happy reading, and may the magic of stories always bring a smile to your face. Thank you for joining us on this incredible journey through the world of books, and I hope to see you again soon.